All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Warakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out here toiling in this truth. And Shalom to the few sisters, the Akwathim, that listen and learn in silence. To all of you, I say Shalom. I'm the brother Pathak Amath, GMS Dallas. I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. I was just kind of looking at videos and stuff, and something came through my feed. A little short by Vladimir Putin, and these devils are afraid, man. You know what I'm saying? They're scared to lose their kingdom. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to hold on to this crap, man. And we're ready for this crap to be out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? And they talking about peace and all this crap, man. You know what I'm saying? He's worried about World War III, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all because they know World War III signifies the end, man. You know what I'm saying? It's over for them, So they want to hold on to their kingdom, man. We're trying to usher this bitch out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're tired of this place, man. And we're ready for the kingdom of heaven. Here on earth, which will be here on the earth. Matthew 6:10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. So the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, our big brother Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? He'll be in command. The King David up under him, the 12 up under them, up under him. The 144,000 up under the 12, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course the 1/3 and then the 2/3. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're ready for a righteous kingdom here on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And these devils are trying not to, make this war happen, which they can't stop, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is controlling everything. The Lord controls all. As a matter of fact, real quick, it's Proverbs chapter 21. Come on, man. Clearly in the Old Testament. Went to the New Testament. Proverbs 21 and verse 1. In the KJV, it says, the king to the left. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Matter of fact, let me just take the parallel off real quick. So the kings, these rulers, man, Putin, their minds is in the heart of Yahweh Shai, man. And like the rivers of water, which shift, go one way and then off the current of shift, just like the wind, man. The Lord controls these things, man. He turneth it whithersoever he will, because that's the only one who has will, is the Lord, man. You have no will. We have no will. There is no free will. The Lord is controlling everything. The heart is the mind, the lob in Hebrew. So the mind of the kings of these leaders are in the hand of the Lord. And like the rivers of waters, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So he takes their minds wherever he wants them to go, man. So these leaders, these kings, Putins and Trumps and all these people are doing what the Lord wants them to do, And so these devils trying to have peace and all that, it's not happening, bro. So without any further ado, I want to get into this video real quick. And I got a video real quick, a little short by that's Putin, and then after that we'll finish this thing out. So real quick, let me get this disclaimer real quick. Put that up. Fair use. So, and then I want to get into this video really quick. It says Putin worried about World War III. Why ain't this thing?
Говорю без всякой иронии, без шуток. Конечно.
It is disturbing. I am speaking without any irony, without any jokes. Of course, there is a lot of conflict potential. It is growing, and it is right under our noses, and it affects us directly. And this requires, of course, not only our careful attention to the events taking place, but also the search for solutions. The search for solutions, preferably by peaceful means.
То, к чему это может привести, и это требует, безусловно, нашего не только внимательного отношения к происходящим событиям, но и к поиску развязок, к поиску решений, причем желательно мирными средствами. Беспокоит. Говорю без всякой иронии, без шуток. Конечно.
It is disturbing. I am speaking without any irony, without any jokes. Of course, there is a lot of conflict potential. It is growing, and it is right under our noses, and it affects us directly. And this requires, of course, not only our careful attention to the events taking place, but also the search for solutions. The search for solutions, preferably by peaceful means.
And that's the whole thing, man. You know, these devils are scared, man, you know, because they know this is it, man, you know, and they're trying to hold on to their rulership, their kingdom, man, you know, and it says hopefully they can, you know, because the conflict is growing. They see what's going on, man, and they see you think they don't know? They know. That's why it says Putin's word about World War III. Armageddon in the Hebrew is we're here, man. These nations are gathering over there in the valley of Yehoshaphat, the Lord's decision, his judgment, you know, and to bring forth these prophecies, man, you know, and they're even hearing, you know, trust me, they're hearing, the prophets have been out here, man, you know, the American military is saying that, you know, this is prophecy and you got all this stuff coming out and these people are looking and trying to find out if this is prophecy and that is prophecy and, you know, they worry, man, at the end of the day. So, hey, I get it. But, yeah, these devils don't want to let go of their kingdom, man. But the Lord says ain't no peace, man. So, real quick, let's get into you're not going to find a peaceful solution to what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Isaiah 50. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember exactly where it is. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I thought it was Isaiah 57. This is Isaiah chapter 57 and verse 21, and it reads, "There is no peace, saith my power, Yahweh to the wicked." You know, so these peaceable means that, you know, these devils want to come to, no, man, it's not happening. There is no peace, saith the Lord, Yahweh to the wicked, man. You know, Putin and all these nations, they're all considered the wicked, man. You know, this is a Edomite regime, man. You know what I'm saying? Trump, all these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? So ain't gonna be no peace, man. You know, you can long for peace, and it's not happening. Peace is coming in the kingdom, man. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter goes into that, you know. For there's a time and season for everything under the sun, man. You know what I'm saying? And verse 8, when you jump down, it says a time to love, a time to hate, a time for war, a time for peace. And we're in a time of hate and war, man, not love and peace. Love and peace is coming when the kingdom of heaven is established in the earth, man. So right now, hate and war, man. So ain't gonna be no peaceful talks. We're in this thing, man. And the Lord said his words are not going to come back to him void. Let's get that real quick. Isaiah 55. In verse 11, it says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." So that means it's a guarantee it's going to happen. The Lord is a man that he cannot lie, you know. So these words are faithful and true, man. They've been spoken, so they have to happen. So we're in a time of judgment by way of war, man. The Lord is finna bring judgment by way of war, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there are other things, famines and different things are gonna be happening in the earth in these coming times. And we're already in these things, man. Jacob's trouble, we're already in it. It's just gonna get worse. World War III, we're already in it. It's just gonna get worse, man. It's just gonna escalate and turn into hot war, which is gonna lead to the pressing of the buttons and firing off of them arrows, the missiles, man. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no peaceable talks. Ain't no peaceable. The conflict is happening because the Lord is controlling these things, man. You know, it's all in the hands of the Lord. You know, so you can long for peace and try to hold on to your kingdom, but it's not happening, man. Prophecies have to go forth, man. This thing is all about prophecy. You know, Revelations, the 19th chapter and verse 10, Yahushua, the spirit of prophecy. It's all about prophecy. So the prophecies have to come to pass, man. And they've been spoken, and we're in a time of them. You know, Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Though it tarry, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not tarry. Ezekiel, the 12th chapter. The effect of every vision are at hand, man. We're here. You know, so ain't no turning these things back. Ain't gonna be no peaceable talks, man. You know, especially when you're dealing with the pride of Trump, man. These devils are proud, man. You know what I'm saying? And Trump is off the chain, man. You know, he talking trash left and right, bro. You know, so this thing is going to continue to escalate, and it's going to pull these other nations into it, man. It's already 20 countries that's already involved. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, hey, bro, it's escalating like he said, like in the video, he said it. You know, conflict and these things are escalating. He sees that, and he's hoping and wishing and hoping that they can come to some peaceable agreements, man. You know, and it's not happening, bro. It's not happening. World War III is prophesied in the scriptures, man. And that's where we're at in this timeline. We're at the point of World War III. You know, the scriptures prophesied. And when you read in Revelation, the 8th chapter, verse 13, it says, woe, woe, woe. That was 3 woes, 3 destructions, major destructions, or world wars is what that's talking about, you know. And when you continue to read, the chapter 9 goes into, you know, World War I, you know, and World War II. And then you jump over to chapter 11, which we'll get. Revelations 11. And we'll jump down to verse 14. And it reads, the second woe is past. That's World War II. Did World War II happen and pass? Yes, it did. And behold, look, the third woe or world war cometh quickly. So the third world's woe is coming quickly. We're already in it. It's here now. You know what I'm saying? So boom, it ain't no turning back, bro. You know, again, these things have been written. You know, they were prophesied, they were spoken and written, you know, so they have to happen. So it ain't gonna be no peaceable talks. So you had your time of peace, man. You know, you had your time where it wasn't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? And y'all were getting along, the Olympics and all that crap where y'all were, you know. But now the Lord is putting hooks in the jaws of these Medes, you know, the Russians, and you know, everybody's been talking shit, man. Basically, you know, pressing the button and shooting missiles, nukes, man. That's been everybody's threatening. North Korea, Putin's been threatening. You know, everybody's been threatening, man. China. So we're there, man. So don't get scared now and want to talk peaceably and hope to come to some peace agreements. It's not happening. You can want it all you want. It's not happening, man. With this, it's time for the kingdom of heaven to be established in the earth, man. You devils have been going and reigning in wickedness and ruling this planet unrighteously for far too long. Like the scriptures say, the night is far spent, man. It's time, man. It's time. It's been a long time coming, like Sam Cooke said in that song, man. But a change gonna come. We're in that changing period now, man. You know, as a matter of fact, let me get this real quick. That reminded me of Sirach, man. Let me get that real quick. Sirach? I think Sirach. Is it Sirach? Yeah, Sirach, the 10th chapter. I'll start at verse 4. This is Sirach 10, Ecclesiasticus Sirach 10 and 4. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that profitable one is Yahweh Shai, man. And we're in due time, man. It's Yahweh Shai's turn, man. It's time for him to get his glory, man. You know? Verse 8, jump down to verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So we're in a process of the kingdom, which is the rulership of the planet Earth, being translated from out the hand of these devils into the hands of that one that is profitable, which is Yahweh Shai, man. And then joint heir, you know, by default, and joint heir, that's going to be the Israelites, man. Lord willing, I can be a part of that number, man, you know. So, yeah, and here's why, man. Verse 10, it says, the physician cutteth off a long disease. And he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Boom. These kings, it's over for them, man. You know? So that long disease is being cut off. It's about to be cut off, man. And it's that the process is happening. It's in full effect. It's in full swing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can long for peace all you want to. It's not happening. No peace to the wicked. We read that. You know what I'm saying? So, real quick, let's get Joel, the 3rd chapter, and we'll start at verse 9. Joel 3 and 9 says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Did you hear that? Prepare war. Real quick, we'll come back. Let's get Salakia. Let's get Exodus 15 and 3. This is Exodus 15 and 3. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is a man of war. Hello, you Christians. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord is his name. So, the Lord is a man of war. Stop trying to pray wars away. Oh, let's pray that the Lord don't let this happen. Stop, bro. The Lord, he's a man of war, man. That's why war has been in the earth. That's why wars are happening. You know, that's how the Lord takes down one and set up another, man. These things are all in the scriptures, but you Christians don't know the Bible, man. You know, or you would know these things. So the Lord is a man of war. So let's go back to Joel now and read that again. Joel 3 and verse 9. Because the Lord is a man of war. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Yeah, of course. He's a man of war. Why not? Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Those are agricultural equipment or instruments that's now finna go turn into war equipment. You know what I'm saying? It says, and let the weak say I am strong. And that's what you're seeing. North Korea is talking shit, man. They was one of them that will be considered the weak, you know, back in the day. But now they're saying I am strong. North Korea talking shit now. Why? Because these nations are nuclear capable, you know? Isaiah the 14th chapter, Salaki, Isaiah the 14th chapter, has thou become weak as we? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Isaiah the 14th chapter, bro. You know what I'm saying? The nations are strong. They're not worried about anything anymore. They're not worried about the big bad bully on the playground, man. You know what I'm saying? So it says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. And that's the angels, which the angels are working. They're the ones working all this. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat or Yahweh Shaphat. You know, the valley of the Lord's decision, the valley of his judgment. It's where he's going to judge these nations. That's why all these nations are collecting and gathering over there. It says, for there will I sit to judge. There it is, all the heathen round about. So that's what it is. Verse 13, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get ye down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. And the Lord is going to put an end to wickedness, man. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Yep. And the day of the Lord is here, man. It's very near. And it's upon you heathen, man. He's finna judge these nations, man, and their armies, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at. That's what's going on. There is no getting around it. These things are written. Prophecy has to come to pass because the Lord is a man. He cannot lie. So it don't matter if Putin wants peace. Peace is not happening. You know, the third woe cometh quickly. We just read that, man. We're here. These things are here and there's nothing you can do. You're not going to turn it back. So, hey, bro, prepare. You know what I'm saying? Because these things, we're here. It's fixing to, they're happening, man. You know, so I just want to do a little quick hit, you know, and hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that, giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, and peace and blessings, Salakia, to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath Shah Dawadah Shalom.